mustard. Today, we're going to make one of the 4 Alabama hot sauce mustards that are going on the market next week. I'm going to show you how to do it. Let's head over to the kitchen and take a look. Hey folks, this is Phil from Alabama Hot Sauce. That's alabamahotsauce.com on the web. I'm in my commercial kitchen today, and we're going to make mustard. Mustard's one of our new products. We're going to have 4 varieties. Later on in the summer, we're going to add a 5th variety. That will be it. That will be only 5. But today, we're going to make a bold brown mustard. So, I've got all my stuff set up here. I've got a gallon jar here of brown mustard seed. This is premium grade Canada #1 mustard seed, the best in the world. And this seed has been soaking for 2 days in a 50-50 mixture of water and vinegar. No salt, nothing else added, just simply mustard seeds, water, and vinegar. Now, when I started out, this jar was full up to about right here with mustard seeds. So you see that in 2 days, we've had an expansion of the seed, probably 2.5 to 3 times its normal size. So I'm going to begin by zeroing out my scale here. And I'm going to measure out 700 grams of this saturated mustard seed. Actually, I take that back. I'm going to measure out 600 grams because I'm going to add 100 grams a little later. And brown mustard seed is small anyway. Brown mustard seed is tiny when you get the premium stuff. And this is not, we're not using either in our black, brown, or yellow mustard seed. We're not using run-of-the-mill seeds. We're using the premium stuff imported directly from Canada. It's called Canada #1, which is the best grade of seed that is available in the world. So we just bring this stuff up out here. Mustard seed smells pretty good after it's been soaking and hydrating for a couple of days. There is 700 grams of mustard seed. Now I'm gonna, because I'm making a small batch, what I'm making is probably gonna fill, 5 or 6 jars. I'm gonna use my Vitamix for production quantities of this mustard. I use a large food processor in the main kitchen. Now I'm going to draw out about 700 grams of distilled white vinegar. Now it's fairly important, to be honest with you, that distilled vinegar is what is used. So there's 700 grams of that. Now, to this, I'm going to add pure white sea salt. I'm going to add just a very little bit of, there you go, onion powder. I'm going to add a small amount of xanthan gum. And we're gonna turn her on here. Now it takes a good while to grind up mustard. This mustard is going to look like this when it's finished, but it's also going to have some whole seed added to it to give it a little texture. Now, let me take a look at this. Oh, it's perfect. Perfect, perfect. Now, I'm going to measure out 100 grams of, again, mustard seeds. And I'm gonna pour this in the machine. Now again, I'm gonna mix, but this time I'm gonna mix very, very slow because I don't necessarily want to completely chop up these seeds. So we start this thing running. And here we go. This is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful mustard. Now, I'm going to thicken this just a slight bit. I'm glancing over my recipe. I have some leeway in the amount of ingredients I add. So we pour in another 100 grams of mustard seed. We're going to mix here for just a little bit. And let's see what we're looking like here. Oh, this is becoming beautiful, beautiful mustard. This is absolutely great. Now, the final step is we're going to do one more 100 grams of mustard seed, and this is going to get nothing but stirred. There's not going to be any or very little grinding of these seeds. Pretty good there. There we go. Now what we're going to do here is I'm just going to simply mix these seeds in. So this mustard is going to have fully ground seeds, lightly ground seeds, and unground seeds in it. This mustard is very, very bold. And by bold, what I mean is This tastes like real mustard. Now, I'll go in here and get, I'll start with just 3 jars. These jars will hold 7.9 ounces of mustard. I know exactly where to fill it to get that weight. I go in here and I fill these jars up. Now, the reason I decided to begin filling jars before tasting is that I know that this recipe is delivering exactly what I want. But I'm going to taste it right now just to see. See, I got a pretty good sized spoonful there. Wow. That is not only delicious. I mean, folks, that is delicious. So we're gonna go in here. And give us some caps. Screw the caps on, give it a shake. And folks, there you go. We now have Alabama hot sauce, sharp brown mustard. This stuff is delicious. I've done extensive testing on it. Last night, as a matter of fact, went to my local grocery store and had them cut me some rather thick premium roast beef. I bought me some hoagie rolls and I came home and made myself a couple of roast beef sandwiches. I covered them in this mustard, and to say it was delicious would be an absolute complete understatement. So there you go, folks. It's easy and simple. That's how you make mustard, the Alabama hot sauce way. I will have about 2 dozen jars of this that I'm going to have for sale at my farmer's market this coming Saturday. On Monday, this goes on my website. Monday afternoon, we begin production of a large quantity of it. I'm going to make about 300 jars of each of the 4 varieties I sell. When you jar mustard, when you first make mustard and taste it, it is exceptionally sharp. As it sits for 2 or 3 days, the taste will mellow. If you come to the farmer's market and buy a jar of this on Saturday and taste it, it's going to be somewhat more mellow than it is today. But this sauce is never going to get very mellow. This stuff is always going to be strong. It's always going to have the bite of those mustard seed pieces you can see in there. And this is going to be premium grade mustard that anybody who seriously cares about taste will want to keep at home for this particular one for their sandwiches. But we've got other mustards. We're going to have a yellow American mustard. This is wonderful. It just tears up the mustard you get in those plastic jars, all the pieces. We're going to have a jalapeno mustard, which is wonderful. And we're going to have a English hot mustard, which is wonderful. So anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed this little video. That's how you make mustard. Mustard recipes you can find all over the place. I actually worked on my recipes for a period of about 6 months off and on to get them like I wanted them. My mustard, I think, is going to be a little unique. I think it's going to be delicious. I want to thank you for watching this video. I want to thank you for following along with me as we make mustard. And I would appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel. While you're there, ring that bell. That tells YouTube to notify you each time I release a new video. And to show YouTube how much interest you have in my videos, give me a thumbs up. Once again, folks, this is Phil from Alabama Hot Sauce, alabamahotsauce.com on the web. I'll see you next time. Hey, folks, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'd appreciate it if you'd push the logo on the screen and subscribe to my channel. While you're here, I've made a couple of suggestions for other videos I think you might like. Click them and see what you think. Again, thank you.